What's up, everybody? We are live, and you are watching Brawlin' Babes with Brittany. And tonight, I have a very special guest who I owe the biggest apology. Not only did I have to reschedule on her, but I was late for my own damn interview. I swore I said 7:30, but apparently we said 7, and I'm so sorry. I deserve multiple jabs from Coach
Yeah,
D for sure.
but
I'm so sorry. Thank you for being so understanding and patient with me. I really do apologize. Coach, tell the internet, my followers, the followers that are going to watch this later, who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
sure. So I'm Coach D, head coach of Icon Boxing. The gym's out of Westminster, Colorado, and pretty much USA Boxing, amateur boxing team, focusing strictly on the youth right now, just to help keep them off the streets and build them into the champs that they are.
That's incredible. I mean, the youth is the future, as cliche as it sounds, but
Sure.
it's the truth. And what you're doing with the community and the children of the world is beautiful. I love watching your stories and seeing your posts and all your updates. So you have a couple of different specializations, though. You're not just a boxing coach. You've done Muay Thai, some conditioning. You have over 12 years of experience in and around the combat history. Can you
Yeah.
elaborate on that for us?
Yeah, well, since I was young, of course, I've always been in combat sports. Started in Muay Thai with my coach over at Art of War. Then ended up getting ACL injuries 2 times. So had to hang up, the kicks on that. And then from there, I had my kids always into combat sports with me. So my son, he was like, let's do boxing, mom. And I was like, okay. So he ended up, getting us all into the love of boxing, the passion of it. And he's my champ. He's in the Army right now, soon to be pro boxer when he comes out. We just traveled everywhere coaching with him. I was mentored by some of the best, like from Grudge Training Center and Genesis. And with all the knowledge I just got, I'm just sharing it with the youth today and hopefully turning them into champions.
Absolutely. You are. You do have a couple of current champions, don't you?
Yes.
Tell me about them. Who are they?
So
And
we have Alejandro Carrillo, who's an open fighter. He's my little champ. He's pretty good. He's been with me for 3 years straight. He's the son of Mario, who is my other coach, the boxing gym partner of mine. So, he's always dedicated. He works hard. He's sacrificed. There was one time when we had just started and he was our only fighter in camp. And he would just go out there, travel, do any tournament, fight anybody in front of him. And he's been shining ever since. Then we have Noah Orozco. He's been with us for a year and he's been killing it. He went undefeated. Right now, 14-1. His only loss was to a 2-time national champ. So that shows, him good experience that he needed. So yeah, our boys, they're very disciplined. They want it and they come in and they work hard and they go after it.
yeah, I mean, I can tell just by what you share with social media that you guys, everyone down there, just is really dedicated and works really, really hard.
Mhm.
Um, do you have anything up and coming for these little champions of yours? Anything in the works for them?
And we have Sunday, October 9th. We have our All Out 2022 boxing show that we're hosting from Icon Boxing and Icon Promotions. We already had All In several months back and we blew the roof off. So we expect to go all out, all out on this one. The kids get custom bouts. We have an outstanding boxer trophy, 5 foot tall for them, as big as them or bigger.
Yeah.
The boxers. We're going to have, raffles. We have a special guest. We have Manny Manos Perez coming in. That man's everything, and he's a great inspiration to many in Colorado. And, again, we just do this all for the kids. Everything goes right back to the program. that we bring in because everything's voluntarily on our end, so yeah, we're excited, and it's going to be something great. It's going to be Sunday, October 9th at Salon Ocampo on 1733 West Mississippi. Doors open at noon. So everybody that comes out and supports the best of Colorado amateur boxers, that's who's going to be in the house representing their team.
That is incredible. How exciting. I'm pumped for these little guys. I wish I didn't work Sundays. I would totally be there. So you yourself have been in and around combat sports, you said 12 years, trained with the best, mentored the best, and now you are the mentor. What does that feel like for you to have that come full circle and just to be giving back to the community in such a way?
Yeah, I mean, like I always tell everybody, those kids are my reason. Like, they inspire me to keep going. When I have hard days, my passion goes right back into there, and I feel better when I'm in there just giving them whatever it is they need, whether it's training. A lot of these kids don't come from much. So we're their outlet. We're there to show them they got people in their corner and not to give up on their dreams.
That is so beautiful because, a lot of kids do end up, going one way or the other, hitting the streets or hitting the bags. And, I love that they have the good role model in you and in your co-coaches over there.
Mhm.
Uh, just, changing the community as a whole. I mean, do you have members that come from far to come see you, or is everybody pretty local there to Westminster?
I mean, there's local. If we do have out of state competition, it's, our norms like that will bring in from Nebraska, Texas. We had some Florida here and there. But there are, a lot of people that like to come in and get some different work besides what they're always fighting every weekend.
Right. Yeah, definitely. What
And it's
about from around Colorado, though? I mean, do you have, coming from Aurora out to Westminster to train even? That in itself, I-70 is a hell of a drive.
right. Yeah, it's hard, when we have, and that's the thing about, the boxing community. We understand it's hard for parents to get kids to and from certain places after school. So if there is somebody in Aurora, I would refer them to an Aurora coach because I'm just like that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to inconvenience parents because I'm a parent myself, and it's hard, but you want to support your kids and keep
Yeah.
it, But yeah, I mean, I think the furthest we have right now, maybe Denver area, but not too far out. But they're pretty committed. We have about 31 kids signed up with our program right now.
That's a big class.
It's,
Holy cow. And how many classes do you guys run a week?
we're there Monday through Friday.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
We have adult classes too that we do Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday nights as well. And that's all levels welcome. That could be whether they're going in there for self-defense, they want to work out, or, I have some that compete. So it's all levels, and I make sure we work on their level with what we're doing with the drills and the fundamentals and everything.
Right, right. Absolutely. How big are your adult classes roughly?
So adults, they like to slack on me.
Yeah,
I
we
think
get lazy.
Dad was about 12 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Kids classes are, I mean, in most gyms and situations, whether it's combat sports or gymnastics, the little kids show up way more than the adults do. And I mean, it's unfortunate to see sometimes because, as adults, we have way more stress loads on our plates. And, the gym is a really nice place to have that outlet to release that. So maybe, maybe we'll get our shit together and get in the gyms eventually. I'm talking to myself, really.
I got you.
I mean, I really should. I work in Westminster,
Oh,
so
you're right there.
I'm like, yeah, I could walk over there on my lunch break instead of sitting on my ass. But no, dude, I admire you so very much because it takes a huge level of patience to deal with children, to be a parent, to be a coach, to do all of these things, and to do it with such grace and dignity and joy and pride that you do. You know, I love what you're doing with the community, and we need more Coach D's in the world.
Thank
Really
you.
and truly.
I agree. Thank you so much. We need to bring these females up and get them going.
Girl, that I'm trying. I'm telling you, that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean?
Right.
Females are really competitive against each other,
Right.
unfortunately, and I'm here to break that stigma. I want to be everybody's best friend, and you know what I mean? And I'm just here to help and promote and do what I can do to just help anybody, you know? And so yeah, no, I'm definitely, you know, team female and team kids. I love
Yeah.
that. Like I said, I just can't get over what you're doing with the community. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, because the children, especially with the garbage that's on media and music today, it's all, you know, drugs, guns, sex,
Right.
and you know, and all of that, and it's not a good outlet for them to hear and to see, you know, and so I'm just glad that you're there to sway some of that persuasion
Right.
that's forcibly in their lives, no matter what. Really, you're doing a great thing. And again, we need more Coach D's in the world. So other than October 9th,
Mm-hmm.
we're getting off track here. Other than October 9th, what else can we expect out of Coach D and the Icon Gym?
I'm going to have to say we're picking it up. We're going to start, competing nationally. So we want to start funding to start taking our kids around the world to what they deserve, because, the two, of course, are open fighters. We have many more following their steps that have been shown persistence and hard work and sacrifice. So they keep continuing to show us they want it. That's how we're going to reward them, is show them what they're capable of shining in that ring and doing. So I want national tournaments and start traveling with them more and getting them that exposure that they deserve.
Now, is this something you do full time, or you have like a
I wish.
job, right?
Yes. So I work in medical field all day, and then at night we're in the gym. Me and Coach Mario, alternate our days. So, because of course we have our jobs. And then I'm full-time mom, full-time wife. So yes, I'm multitasking, and I'm in college. So like I have a lot on my plate I'm doing, but I make it work. There's no excuses on my part.
Yeah, no, definitely. And again, time, like I say this all the time, time is the one thing that we never get back. And I appreciate you sharing yours with me. And I feel like such a complete asshole for being so late. Oh, girl, I swear, jab the hell out of me. I am usually really good about being on time.
Don't
I'm so sorry.
abs. Well, thank you.
No, absolutely. Again, the honor is all mine. I'd love sharing your story. I'd love to come down to the gym and watch you work with some of these kids sometime, maybe get a little clips and help, create little mini commercials that you can share with the community and help promote with. That kind of stuff I love to do. So I'd be glad to do it obviously at no cost, but I I just, Coach, I can't believe what you're doing, and doing it out of your own time and your own pocket and your own, it's beautiful. There's not a lot of people like you left in the world, and to do it for the youth. I mean, like, I feel like we should be thanking and granted, we should treat the veterans way better than we do, but people thank veterans all the time. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. We should be doing that for teachers and for the coaches and for, we should. It takes a huge level of patience.
Yes, I agree 100%. My husband's a teacher. He needs to get more credit. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I'm a mom too. I got my two kids too, and we've trained them a little bit at an MMA gym, and my daughter was the smallest one there, so she didn't get good work in, really. Nobody with her size, and she was always just getting dominated. So she, fell out of love with it, and we decided to take a different route with them for now.
Mm-hmm.
But, I keep saying, like, I want to get them into a boxing class. So I'm coming to you when these girls say they're ready. They're yours to mold, Coach.
We'll take them. Bring them to me. I would love to have them.
Do you have any female children in your gym?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we have 8 girls right now with us.
Okay, cool. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. We need more females in and around combat sports.
Absolutely. We actually just hosted an all-female sparring session about 2 weeks ago. We had other gyms come down because it's hard for girls to get work. They're always sparring with males. They're always working with the guys. So we brought in a bunch of different teams and hosted just an all-female sparring night for all the girls, and it turned out good. But
that is awesome.
Yeah, we're very involved, like, to make sure they get everything they need as well to succeed. Like, we encourage those girls to stay in that ring.
Good.
It's good for them for sure.
It is. Combat sports and sports in general, but combat sports especially, it's just as mental as it is physical, I have come to find. I mean, and I'm by no means an athlete, but I've been in and around the communities for a while now, and it builds your confidence to have that skill set, and having that skill set, watching it grow, it's just this stepping ladder of greatness that you see when it comes out of the kids and into the teens, and then as an adult. And I just got done talking to a bare knuckle fighter, Miranda Barber. She's going to go fight for BYB out in the UK. And she literally just said, I used to look up to these athletes, and now I realize I'm the one being looked up to, and I have to be the good role model. And she, she hit the nail on the head there.
Very true.
It's always evolving, and you've always got somebody watching. And if they're watching you, Coach, they got their eyes on the right path.
Thank you. I agree with you 100%. Keep watching, because we're going to keep shining.
Yes, you are. Well, dude, I am super excited for you. So October 9th, and that's going to be in the Denver metro area.
Correct.
Remind me the address again. You said off Mississippi, right?
It's 1733 West Mississippi Avenue.
Okay, perfect.
Open at noon. Again, like, we would just love everybody to come out and support them, because we have the best of Colorado AMI teams all matched up, and we're gonna have about 32 bouts that day fighting. There's gonna be, we just treat them like little pros in these shows, because I feel like they deserve that light. They're the stars of today shining tomorrow. So we get them their intro music. They come out, they get hyped, they have their team, sponsoring going around. Like, we just give them everything that they deserve, because it's all for the kids with us over at Icon Boxing.
Oh, that is awesome. And is there going to be like food out there? If that's an all-day event, I assume
we'll have concessions, and then they'll be serving if the adults want some drinks, and also, but yes, there will be concessions and everything for them.
Oh, that is awesome. That's going to be a whole day's event. I can't wait.
Maybe you could come by after work if you get off early.
I'm off at 6:30. So if you guys are still going strong, which I assume you will with 30 plus bouts.
Yes.
Then yeah, I might definitely stop by at the end. I'd love to see a little bit of that. So do you have flyers and information and stuff for that yet?
I do. I think I actually tagged you in something today on Facebook.
I think you did, actually. I've been tagged a lot today. So
yeah. So the flyer, and then all the details are in that post. So they could go to your page and look at, or they could come to my. I did it public for Danielle DeHerrera, and they could find everything under there, or Icon Boxing. We have it posted on all the social media.
Okay, perfect.
I did want to say, we recently partnered with Sting Boxing Gear, which is a big part of USA Boxing. So we did it so a lot of the AMI teams can get affordable discounts to buy that type of merchandise for their fighters, like headgears, gloves, just any combat gear that they need. So if anybody ever, needs to place orders, we're the connect for Colorado for you all. So just come to Icon Boxing, and we'll get those discounts applied to each coach.
Awesome. And that was with Sting, you said, right?
Yep.
That's great. Okay, perfect. What a good partnership to have too,
Yeah.
because you guys, I'm sure, are rotating gloves and gear like none other.
We have to go through gear like crazy, and it's perfect with it's affordable now that we have that discount. So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Because this is not a cheap sport. It's not a
it
cheap
really
hobby.
isn't. No, exactly.
No. Definitely. Well, right on. I won't keep much more of your time because I know I wasted a shit ton of it at the get-go. I really apologize. Um, but if there's anything else you want to throw at me, anybody you want to thank, sponsors, friends, family, that kind of thing,
Yeah,
the floor is
I
yours.
mean, our main sponsors we have over at the Point. We have Grumpy A Cafe. We have Greenlight Ventures, DP Handyman, Icon Sales. If I forgot any, I'm sorry. But to everybody that helps our kids and helps our program succeed, we love you all and we thank you from the bottom of our heart.
Right on, coach. Again, I appreciate you so much. I am really so very sorry. Again, I'm just like, when I see you in person on the 9th, I'm gonna just be like, Coach, I'm so sorry. I just
Like, I hope you got comfortable clothes on because you're still giving me those burpees.
yeah, all right. It'll take me a minute, but I'll get them in.
That's what I like to hear.
Fair enough.
You keep doing awesome things.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. I will, and I appreciate all the time. You have a wonderful evening, and I will see you on the 9th.
Sounds good. See you later. Take care.
All right, have a good night.
Yeah.
Hang on. I cannot believe that this coach is doing such great things with the community. She is a fantastic person. Coach Danielle DeHerrera. The way she's molding the community, the children, the youth for boxing, it's beautiful. So make sure you're go subscribed and following her on all of her social media. Coach D Unstoppable on Instagram. Um, and if you're in the Denver metro area, October 9th, that's the place to be. I will post and tag the flyer in the comments here in a little bit so you can come watch the youth of Colorado perform some boxing. That's going to be it for me. Without my team, though, this would still just be a dream. So Dave Trujillo and the All Angles Boxing and Combat Sports channel, thank you very much. Den City Plumbing and Construction. You guys are amazing, and I might actually need a plumber here soon, so stay tuned. Also, Just Blaze Clothing Company. Use code TEAMBLAZED for 10% off of your entire order. They have hats, t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, ashtrays, rolling trays, everything you need to keep your mind just right and to stay just blazed. They also have all of the official all of the official Brawlin' Babes with Brittany t-shirts as well. So use code JustBlazed at checkout. Again, 10% off your entire order. And last but not least, HKAUSA.com. Nick Sampson has all the gear. He's got headgear, mitts, gloves. Everything is customizable. He can design your fight night outfit as well. So again, hit him up at HKAUSA.com. That's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. I've got 2 more guests with me, and y'all have a great night. Bye.